me make this perfectly clear to both parties and to America. I am a no-nonsense judge. I have been medically diagnosed as allergic to bullshit. And facts, well, those are the only prescription.
Divorce Court. Today, Santa versus Mrs. Claus.
Can you please state your name for the record?
My name is Judy Fitzgerald Claus.
And, Mrs. Claus, can you tell us how you first met your husband?
Chris used one of those cheesy pickup lines that you always hear, like,
"Hey baby, I lost my phone number. Will you drink this immortality elixir and live forever with me in my magic cottage at the North Pole?"
Anyway, we hit it off and we got married.
And when did the marriage start to fall apart?
Santa used to come home from work and ask, "How was your day, honey?" Now he comes home and asks, "Where's my damn milk and cookies?"
And what else bothered you, Mrs. Claus?
Well, Santa has a very stressful life. So, Santa pays extra bucks and makes extra worldwide trips to what he calls North Pole 2, located in New Delhi, India. His new set of patelfs provide a whole new set of problems that have led Santa to knock back a few more glasses of eggnog, if you know what I mean.
I do know what you mean, Mrs. Claus. I'd like to submit this video, marked Exhibit A, as evidence of Santa's drinking problem.
Alcohol, my permanent accessory. Alcohol, a party time necessity. Alcohol, alternative to...
Now, Mrs. Claus, permit me to ask you, how is your sex life?
Well, Santa used to like to play reindeer games with me in the bedroom. Now, he's in and out of my chimney in 2 seconds.
Objection, Your Honor. Sustained. Ma'am, I'm gonna have to ask you to refrain from using stupid puns like that inside of my courtroom.
Mrs. Claus, are you still attracted to your husband?
It's hard to be physically attracted to someone who needs the magic of 8 elves just to get his pants on. I'm sure Your Honor could relate. I've seen your fat-ass wife.
Hey! You know what? You're a straight shooter, Mrs. C. I like that. You may step down. Next witness.
Sir, what is your occupation?
I work for the people for the ethical treatment of animals. PETA has been watching Santa for quite some time now. The results are perturbing, to say the least.
I present this evidence as Exhibit B.
Yes.
Please, sir, may I have some more carrot?
Thank you. Next witness.
I've been really trying, baby, trying to hold back this feeling.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Miss, would you please state your name for the court record?
My name is Elfina. I work in Santa's workshop. I have more damning footage of Santa's darker side.
My, what beautiful pointed shoes you have, Elfina.
I thank you, Mr. Claus.
You are just the prettiest little elf that I've ever seen.
Oh, thank you, sir.
You know, Elfina, you could have a real future in upper management if your clothes showed a little more holiday spirit. And by holiday spirit, I mean cleavage.
I call Santa to the stand. What's your side of the story, Mr. Claus? Put simply, Mrs. Claus is a ho-ho-ho. Would you care to elaborate? 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house, not a creature was stirring, except for Mrs. Claus and Rico, the pool boy.
Order! Order! I think we've heard enough. And now I'm ready to make my ruling. I rule that Mrs. Claus gets a requested alimony, as well as custody of Dasher, and Dancer, and Prancer and Vixen, and Comet and Cupid, and Donner, and Blitzen. This court is adjourned.
You've ruined me, Judge! You're going on my naughty list this year. I see you when you're sleeping. I know when you're awake. And I know when you live. I'll be like a stocking full of coal and anthrax this year.
Cheer. Have a holly jolly Christmas. And when you walk down the street, say hello to friends you know and everyone you meet. Ho, ho, the mistletoe hung where you